I don't know if Dolson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep through. Was by Caitlin Clark. When she gets you going one way, she's going to bring it back the other. She leads the WNBA.
Here's Katie Lou Samuelson. Can't hit the three in the corner. Boston the rebound. Clark a good look. She got it.
Another deep three. Really good ball movement by the Indiana Fever.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three.
Push. Everyone runs. You run hard. Look at all that space.
She can just score 14 from the field, but they've got a 5-point lead. Clark circling around, sets up Samuelson, who's wide open and catches in with a three.
When you talk about the future of basketball, one name that's impossible to ignore is Caitlin Clark. She's not just good, she's redefining what greatness looks like on the court.
This is a Minnesota defense that has been a lead all season long. Fever had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
Man, I don't know about the call, but gonna stay with that tempo. Maybe even tired the Fever out of it.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender, too. And Clark, that was not easy, but got it to go so far.
Look at the defense, just right back on it. And we can all agree, Clark knows how to use her body and get to her spots, being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong here from Indianapolis with a three ball.
Man, just poised. She knows when the screen is coming.
Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo! Clark with a deep three.
The basketball from deeper in this league right now.
But they're not going to do that. And with Noelle Quinn, as you mentioned, no challenge.
Clark three ball on the way and good. Boy, that cost Seattle 3 points, and they should have never had the ball there.
Every time she steps onto the floor, she brings a combination of skill, confidence, and competitive fire that's simply what makes Caitlin Clark so special. It starts with her shooting range.
Mike Benley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo make for Clark.
The Indiana Fever. They make sure that the ball moves around until it gets back in the hands.
Since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around for her first deep shot. Like to be more efficient shooting the three ball.
Michaela did a great job of picking Caitlin Clark up early.
Still is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell. And Caitlin Clark knocks down her third triple, just needs one more to tie.
Three ball rims out. Phoenix just 1 of 8 from the perimeter here so far. The fourth fastest pace of play, and that suits Caitlin Clark. Have a 33-16 lead.
She's a true deep threat, able to pull up from well beyond the three-point line and make it look effortless. Whether it's off the dribble, off a screen, or spotting up, she's a constant danger. Defenders have to pick her up nearly at half court, and even then, it might not be enough.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Her third three of the quarter.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you're going at Stewart. And how about this for another creation of her shot? And
Clark over Horston, hits a three. No bounds.
Well, Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see.
It's almost like beating the dead horse here, and she was going to find her rhythm. Now she's able to still do that, but in a way that is still beneficial to her team. She's not a one-dimensional player. She does a great job getting her shot. If it's not working,
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go, and the foul. Click in the double digits.
near the three-point line. And that's way too late with a caliber player like herself. She'll have to be well aware of where Copper's at.
Clark bouncing. Boston finds some space and knocks it down. And Indiana's been red hot here early.